Alright. I am going to do this bard quest. What's he talking about? A saint of song. It's you, Glad. If you were wondering about Guidelot. Hold on. That's you, Glide. If you're wondering about Guidelot, I'm afraid I've not seen him since he stormed out. But I have spoken with Master Silvio. As promised, he looked into the Questin legend, the Saint of Song, and the Heavens, and he came to share his findings. Apparently, the Heavens is a reference to a voice from the sky. It is most likely some form of natural phenomena, such as thunder and lightning. Which means that Guidelot was right. After all, what else could a voice from the sky be? It isn't as though there are people who dwell in the clouds and love to sing besides. What? A tribe of Mughals in the Turning Mists? Why didn't you say so earlier? If these Mughals are patrons of music like their forest-dwelling counterparts, they may well know of a ballad of oblivion. Please, you must show me to their village. As for Guidelot, it would seem he still requires time alone, but I dare say he will come after us once he hears we are on the right track. Rather trouble you to leave a message with Master Silvio, informing Guidelot of our destination. I shall await you at Annex Shrine. Wait, what? Why is this saying that? Wait a second. Oh. Okay. Oh, after I talk to him. Glide! Is this the guy who tried to screw around with everybody? Like, I vaguely remember. It was but a matter of time before you found him, lest you wondered. Guidelot has been watching you and Samson from afar. Several times did he come to ask what I had been discussing with his friend. With his friend? So Sundare. Mughals at the summit of Somal. Wait, no, Guidelot is the guy from the Archers Guild. Oh, I was not aware of this. And I certainly wouldn't discount the possibility that the legend may in fact refer to the creatures. Guidelot, you should settle your differences with Samson and go to the Churning Mists and with your friends. Being stubborn is wearisome business, you know. Damn it, I want to, but Glide, you always seem to know what's best. Tell me, what should I do? Come with us. Nice options. You reckon I should go as well, huh? I'll think on it. Wasn't aware the Mughals dwell there? Yeah, okay. Find your own way. Such an imposing structure. Were Guidelot here, he would doubtless be inspired to compose a song. From here on, I must rely upon you to lead the way. Let us ascend to the turning mists. Such a magnificent view. I have no gift for verse, but I must commit this scene to memory, that I might convey it all to Gaila when next we meet. Now then, 'tis only meet that we first present ourselves to the chieftain of Malcolm. Let us seek him out. This is the chieftain? He has such presence. The Ballad of Oblivion. I had not expected to hear the name of you from you, Kupo. It is a terrible, terrible song, hence it is a forbidden among Mugukain. Why, just earlier I gave one of our bards a dressing down simply for asking about it. Ah, young Mogta. He was ever the inquisitive one. I hope he understands that and mean well. Lest he wonder, after being scolded, he flew off skulking and headed north of Mogul. That's Mogta, and to the north, Kupo. Let's meet up. Despite making much of the song's forbidden nature, it's clear the Chieftain Moglin wanted us to meet the Mughal who shares our interest in it. What his motives are, I cannot say, but I see no harm in seeking out the bard of which he spoke. No forbid you give it forgotten to this, but his name is Mogta, and he should be north of Moglin. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why can't I target him? What are you doing? What level is he? Doesn't need me. I cannot seem to find the little creature, and I was so certain that the chieftain had intended for us to seek him out. Whoa! Kupopo, please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as sweet and succulent as I look. Have no fear, little one. I promise we won't hurt you. Might you be Magda, and by any chance? You know my name? Who are you? You seek the Ballad of Oblivion? Why, I do believe we're looking for the same thing, Kupo. Oh, now I remember. These two, this guy and the other guy, don't really like each other. We were traveling around, they was traveling around Ishgard, or Heavensward stuff. But I don't remember how it ended. Because this is Stormblood quest now. You seek the Ballad of Oblivion, and I do believe we're looking for the same thing, Kupo. Recently I learned about the existence of a potent song. Legend says it resounds through the heavens and destroys all. Curious to know more, I went to ask the chieftain about it, but he told me all. It's beyond a single move to seek him. He said, I need friends with me. I trust, otherwise it'd be far too dangerous. Unfortunately, I have no friends. Oh, well, that's too bad. Though we have only met, we share a common objective. Might we not seek the Ballad of Oblivion together as friends? You would search with me? Oh, joy of joys, I have friends. Let's return to Mogholm at once and let the chieftain tell us all about the song, Kupo. Easy on Snake. Wait. I got Goldsmith and Alchemist level 40. It's gonna take a while to level these. I gotta do the quests soon. That's your heart's beat as one is this endeavor is plain to see. You are fit to look for the Ballad of Oblivion. Is what I would say, except you are still missing a little something, a small but vital piece. I cannot quite put a paw on it, but your fellowship is incomplete without it, Kupo. Guidelot, he is our missing piece. I believe that he would come back, but it seems I was wrong. Is it true? You caught sight of Guidelot here in the Churning Mists? This Guidelot fellow, does he love music, Kupo? Aye, that he does. Like you, he is a bard, and he loves music with all his heart. Then it's settled. Once Guidelot joins us, we'll embark upon our journey. Our band will be all the merrier for this company. If he's nearby, we're bound to find him. So please cheer up, Kupo. Till such time as your friends is whole, you may remain here as our guests. I can't wait to meet him. Did I not finish this? I didn't finish the Heavensward Bard quest. Wow. The hell? That's why I don't remember the end of it, because I never finished it. What? That's weird. In spite of our best efforts, I'm afraid we weren't able to find Guidelot. If we had any intention of to return, we would have done so by now. It seems plain we cannot depend upon him anymore. But with or without him, we must continue our mission. I was so hoping to meet Guidelot, but I suppose the show must go on. Now, the legend says that the Ballad of Oblivion can be found in the skies to the east. Is there another place, like the turning mist in that direction? Yes, it's called the Sea of Clouds. Just between you and me, I've actually spoken with Guidelot. Unfortunately, he refused to come back, saying that he couldn't bear to face Samson. I couldn't convince him to join us, but maybe you can. Take this with you. It's Samson's journal, the one he's always writing in. I borrowed it. I thought that it might help if we were to show it to Guidelot. You'll find him at the summit of Som al-Kabo. The blab, didn't he? Samson's journal, is it? It's nigh filled cover to cover with writings of song. Not to see this, you think him a bard. Well, I've done a lot of thinking since last we spoke. Though he's no bard, Samson's bent on finding a song. Hells, he's keener on editing than any one of us, but I wouldn't understand why. Now I do. Samson truly believes in song. It's as simple as that, but in the heat of the battle, moment, I accused him of using song as a tool. That was ill done, and I'm ashamed of myself. I cannot bear to be in Samson's company. You're off to the Sea of Clouds, and I wish you luck. I cannot go with you. I don't have the right. I need to be alone right now and take a long, hard look at myself. You do best not to expect anything from me. I'm pleased to say I was able to secure the orders of cooperation. We have permission to take an airport to the Sea of Clouds. Oh, joy of joys, I'm so excited I can hear music from the general direction of the airship. Let's not tarry, the Ballad of Oblivion awaits. Come on. Something about this place makes my fur stand on end. Magda senses that an eldritch power rests here, and it fills him with dread. It can only be the Ballad of Oblivion. While this place is abandoned, such structures as remain are reminiscent of Malcolm. If Muggles once lived here, then we are surely on the right track. Let us scour the entire island. Sync it up. I really didn't finish this. This whole time I've been missing the spell. Something about this place makes my fur stand up on end. Sync it up. The stone, it calls to me. The Ballad of Oblivion is here. I've never felt so certain of anything in my life. Where have I seen such markings before? I remember now. This is a sealing stone used to seal away baleful beings. You mustn't touch. Uh-oh. Oh. Whoa. The long cold night is ended, banished by the hand of a fool. Your dreams are mine to see, and your heart is mine to rule. I sing a song of love, and such love I bear for you. With all my heart I give it, and know that my heart is true. As I once loved these creatures who upon this land did dwell, but they cast aside my love, so I sent them all to hell. My head, nay, my very soul is like to split. What is this voice? It sounds through the heavens and destroys all. Oh gods, this is the bout of oblivion. And this fiend used to lay waste to the entire tribe of Mughals. This isn't a song, this is an outrage, bro. All this time, the thing I sought didn't even exist. 'Twas I who released this menace into the world. I will vanquish it, even if it costs me my life. Flee this place, the both of you. Who do you think you're trying to impress? Glide and Malta aren't running anywhere, and neither am I. We're in this together, to the bitter end. Oh! I died a lot! Why are you here? I'm here because you know nothing, Samson the Stiff. I can't well leave you to your own devices. Prick up your ears, because I'm not going to say this again. It's the fervent desire to aid our comrades that bestows our song-smith power. And those songs have more power than those you compose yourself. If there's no bout of oblivion to be had, we'll just have to create it. I swear I got barred gear. I really didn't finish the damn Heaven Sword questline. Yes, you have the right of it. Let be the song of triumph over the legendary fiend. I like the sound of that. Now then, there's 4 of us to battle the siren. This makes the song a quartet, eh? Ranger. Montet. We're a quartet. I used to be in a quartet. Call that a song. Don't make me laugh. Why deny your feelings? Why keep your love for me? Give your heart to my song, and I shall set you free. Be careful, Glide. Got a bad feeling about this. What? Where'd she go from? Minutes, ready to kiss. Over this, keep your guard up. The music is bad and you should feel bad. Really? And this is, what, 2015? Interrupted. I did not get that in time. just a little further. Deadly Kadanda. What is it? I just imagine lunatic voice is something you want to interrupt. The sailing stone is back to the way it was, goodbye. You were with us aboard the airship, but there's scarcely any room to... never mind that now. Wherever it was you were hiding, you made us all very sick. Do you know that? If I didn't know before, I certainly do now. I also know how hard you've been working thanks to this. My journal! Where did you give that back this instant? I need to write my report. Balls you do. We composed our own ballad of oblivion. That's all you need to write. Now that I think about it, my superiors will demand more tangible results. But of course, such abilities like glide mastered during the journey, they shall serve admirably. Make up your bloody mind. When I return to Mogholm, I'm going to tell everyone that we created our very own ballad of oblivion. Speaking of returning, I best get back to being in Quiverman, and who knows, I might even try to behave myself from now on. But whatever I might get up to, know that I won't rest until I surpass both Gental and Glide. Gental. I look forward to the day that you do. Remember, my plan can't succeed without you. Please send me word when this unit is formed. I'll come and pay everyone a visit. Come on. You shall be the first to know, my friend. And on that note, let's go home. Shut it down, let's go home. Do, 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 do. Let's be on our way in. Please unwind when Samson. I must report to both the Order of the Twin Adder and the God's Quiver while I attend to business. Might trouble you to pay Gental a visit. We'll want to hear about it. Look forward to the next day we meet. Ooh. Where am I going? Huh? These zooms are so different. Rousing tale of friendship in the face of adversity. I thank you for watching over Samson Godalot. When Samson's plan begins to take shape, he may count on me to aid him in whatever he brings. As for you, friend, it is plain that your experiences have raised you higher as a bard, as I had expected they would. I pray that you shall ever be a paragon of our art, enriching the hearts of men with song. Yosh. This whole time, man. Let's see what it looks like. What? This does not look like any kind of... These are good. The pants or whatever. There's no boots? Oh. Boots or whatever. I think I'm just gonna keep the gloves. 3 is a company. Ah, my dear Glad, how good of you to pay me a visit, and a timely one at that. Our friend Sanson, with whom you journeyed, I met with him but recently, and it pleases that his labors have finally bore fruit. Aye, his proposal for a unit incorporating bards has received formal approval. Even as we speak, he is rounding up members for the unit's inaugural mission. Now, during our conversation, Sanson mentioned that he had a favor to ask of you. In case you haven't yet heard of him, mayhap you could seek him out first. You are like to find him at the Quiver's Hold. I've noticed that this guy has no parts and doesn't seem to have any parts in both Heavensward and, it seems now, Stormblood too quests, which is a good idea. This guy's story was very sleeper. It got a little spicy at 45 and 50, I think, if I remember right. Like he was the one that took down his village or whatever. Something. But still, no, you know that was the samurai. But no, this guy too, I think. I don't know. Gentile, no, you can't come. Stay back over there. Go and see Sanson, Kaizen. Glad, it's good to see you. Hard work's paid off. Moreover, we've already been assigned our first mission. For please, save for one practical new recruits yet lack of experience to embark on an honest to God's mission. Seeking to fill our ranks, I immediately thought of you. Glad you are an extremely exemplary among bards, and I should be greatly heartened for your participation in our maiden outing. I have also taken the liberty of requesting Guidelots transfer to the unit. With your combined experience and skill, we are bound to leave a splendid first impression. Now then, I will go to receive my orders from Commander Hula. May I assume that you will join me? May I say that I do have a vested interest in young Sanson's success. I should be personally grateful were you to lend him your aid. What? So many quests! I don't know how I feel with every skill I get with Bard. Oh, I didn't even see the new skill I got. For this and Glide, by all accounts you were instrumental in the success of Captain Smith's previous expedition, and we are glad for your cooperation. Now then, allow me to brief you on the mission. Our orders have received an anonymous letter, one that makes certain claims. We would have your unit verify the truth of it. There is a tome that holds a damning secret pertaining to Autumn War. Should you desire to send your most capable to 9 eyes, I'll be waiting. The war between Gridania and Alamigo, but that ended 100 years ago. I labor to imagine what secret could exist that could be so damning even now. Might this not be an ill-conceived prank, Commander? Our leadership believes it's likely to be sure, but it is not a risk they are willing to take, nay, not with the winds of public sentiment blowing as they are. You all know that our order is involved in the alliance's relief efforts for the recently liberated Alameda. While there are those among the citizenry that disapprove a small but determined faction that refuses to forget the wrongs of a century past, they still view Alamigo as the enemy and ardently oppose our reaching out as hand of succor. Not potentially incendiary can be allowed to stoke the people's discontent, and we must move quickly. Your mission is to make contact with the letter's sender and ascertain the nature of the secret. Call that a mission, a bloody errand more like. Couldn't be ours to handle it ourselves, so we foist it on the eager new unit. Here we go. And if the secret proves inconvenient for Gordania, then what then? Will you sweep it under the rug along with all our hard work? Guidelon, mind your tongue. You are addressing a superior officer. Whatever. Oh, so you are the famous Guidelot. Worry not, my friend. Whatever the secret turns out to be, I give you my personal assurance that you and yours will receive due credit for its discovery. That's good enough for me. It's been forever since me and Glide last performed together, and we'll just want to enjoy the moment. A complicated practice, you know? The Autumn War is an emotional subject for Gordanians, the older generation especially, and for us bards it is so notable for the involvement of singing archers. In this course of your mission, I dare say there will be much to reflect upon and many opportunities to grow. I wish the three of you the best of luck. What about Moglet? Mogget? What's the name? Moglet? Without further ado, let us make haste to Night Eyes. Ivies. Before Guidelot can exercise any more excursion. What is it here? Let's just get with it. Well met, friends. I'm Norval, a humble citizen of Gridania, and I see you received my letter. You've come as you bid, the tome, if you would be so kind. But I never said that I had it, and to be clear, I do not. What? Then why did you summon us here? Patience, my friends, I will explain. You will see, like many Gridanians, I have an ancestor who fought in the Autumn War. It was he who first learned of the tome in question and feared the fighting had ended. In turn, I learned of it from my parents, and since then I've dreamed of poring over its pages. Alas, as it lies deep within Alamegan territory, I was resigned never to have the chance. But then the brave soldiers of the Alliance took Baelsar's wall, and the way was made clear. When I heard the tidings, the flames of my boyhood and passion were rekindled. Finally, I can fulfill my dream. Or so I told myself. Before I thought better of it, I am no soldier, you see, and the prospect of wandering a war-ravaged land in search of a tome is frankly unrealistic. That's why I decided to reach out to your order for cooperation. Based on my parents' account, I'm confident that I can track down the tome. I will help you to find it. I ask only that you take me with you. So what say you? I'm but a commoner and know little of the ways of the nations, but it seems to me such secrets as the tome conceals could be harmful to diplomatic relations. Is that not so? So if we wish to find the tome, we must agree to your company. Quite a demand to make of your nation. You've got stones, that's for sure. I don't like it. Are you serious? A civilian is essentially holding us to ransom. You praise him for his stones? Look at it this way. We didn't know the tome existed, nor have we the faintest where to look for it. Better to have help than fumble about blind, I reckon. Come on, Glide, back me up here. He sure has stones. You too, Glide. Our appearance is truly that important to a bard. Setting aside this talk of stones for a moment, I'll not deny that we would struggle without Norval's knowledge. Very well, we agree to your terms, and here's ours. You must obey Our orders at all times. The letter, sir. You shan't regret bringing me on. First we will make for Castrum Oriens, presently held by the order of the Twin Adder, hence we shall make our way into the unknown. Ba, 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 ba. Da, da. The gatekeep's here. And here we are, at the easternmost reaches of the Tallswood. The journey has scarcely begun. Already I am keenly grateful for your company, God. Soldiers from all nations, all in one place, a veritable gold mine of song, sand, stories, if I have ever seen one. The armies of the four nations, united under one banner and one purpose, a sight to stir the spirit. Well, where to now? Pray, do not be hasty, Master Sanson. Before you venture into the wilds of Girabania, we would do well to acquaint ourselves with the lay of the land. As a serpent captain, should it be a simple matter for you to secure permission for us to remain here, just long enough to get our bearings? I suppose it would only be prudent. Very well, I will request permission of command. And I'll get right to bonding with the locals. I've always wanted to compare songs from the four nations, and the liquor besides. Oy vey. Master Guidelot is a character, isn't he? Aye, that he is. Pay him no mind. Now then, I will make our inquiries. In the meantime, you are to lay low and refrain from bothering the garrison, understood? Why are they playing this music? Guidelot and I shall attend to business here. Pray take your ease until we are ready to depart. Ooh, fresh out the bed. Ooh, count up the dead. Masked motives. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Norval might be in an even bigger pain than Guidelot, despite my express instructions to keep out of the garrison's way. What does he do but to go and bother every single soldier about, and now everyone here looks at us askance. I brought a tome to record mission details, but instead I'm filling it with names of those to whom I must apologize. Pineapple surprise. I'm sorry if I've caused trouble, but it's simply more efficient than that I make the inquiries myself. What a man says about it's to only half the story. How he says it gives you the rest. Besides, I felt compelled to make up the Master Guidelot. All he seemed to be doing was drinking and singing. While appearances can be deceiving with him, he has his own way of acquiring information. Speaking of which, I'm curious as to what he has learned. Glide, when I ask you to look around the casting for him, I will keep a close eye on Norval in the meantime. What are you doing over here? Sanson wants to know what I know, does he? Well, it might be as I've learned a thing or two, but I ain't ready to share them yet. I still need to clear up some details, see, and I'm not one for unfinished tales. It ain't Bardley, as I'm sure you can appreciate. Seeing as you're here, though, there is something I can use a hand with. Of late, masked bandits have been terrorizing the area. Not even the land soldiers are safe, it seems. The brazen bastards set on patrol just the other day, and now a Twin Adder scout waits to return, and chances are the bandits are at it again. I want you to go and check things out. I'd go myself, but I need to keep an eye out. Our friend, Norval, who's been acting queer since we got here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's more to tell later, but for now, you'd best be on your way. The soldier is bound for Schism, the ruins to the northeast of here. What is this? yes, what is this? Oh, what the hell? What's going on here? Delivers an attack with a potency of 100. If the target is suffering from... Interesting. Big damage, big damage. Thank you, they fell upon me with a nary a warning. They knew I was coming. We alter our patrol routes on a regular basis, but they knew. What's more, it was as though they were barring my way. Now is not the time for speculation. I must take word of this back to my superiors. My thanks again, friend. He's so irritating. I hate him so much. There you are, Glide. So what happened? What is it the bandits after all? Masked bandits in the area, and you had an encounter with them? I think the matron you did not come to harm. Guidelot, why did you not see fit to share this with us? Well, I knew it was nothing. Glide couldn't handle it alone. Besides, I had some business of my own. Someone to keep an eye on. I cannot imagine who that might be, Master Guidelot. I owe you an apology. I had assumed in error that you were not doing your work, and unorthodox though your methods may be, there is no doubting their efficacy, but ain't no trick to what I do. Everyone's got a song what's close to their hearts, and with a bit of commodity in the cups, they'll tell you what it is. Then I strum them their song over it to heart to heart is all. Thanks to Guidelots, we were able to learn of the recent incidents, so I ask you, will you not have a little faith in us? I'm not certain I understand. Look, Norval, we've made a stop here at your request, that we might gather information for research, but not once did you tell us what it is we should look for. By now, we have more than a solid grasp of the region beyond. What should we do next? Oh my, did I neglect to tell you? My profoundest apologies. The tome we seek, it's said to rest in a place connected to Gildbard, the general who led the Alamegan forces during the Autumn War. Now that you mention it, the masked bandits appeared on the way of Tashism, and Gildbard was a known devotee of the Threst of Valgar, just taking a wild stab here, but might be as they are also after the time. An unsettling notion. Should that be the case, we haven't any time to waste. I will go and make some inquiries immediately. Wait, I didn't give you permission. Leave him. There's something you two need to know. Oh? I got this from a soldier, but Norval has been sneaking outside the cache while our barrack backs up returned. Bastard's been acting right fishy since we got here, and he tensed up good when the subject of the masked bandits came up. Whatever his true motives may be, we must bring him to light rather than reel him in. Let us give him some line to act. There's no telling what Norval will do next. While we keep watch, please see that you're ready to deal with anything. Whatever shenanigans Norval's up to, we're gonna find out. One Autumn's secret. We contributed our surveillance of Norval's activities. It's beyond a shadow of doubt that he has an ulterior motive. In order to find the tome, it's past time we took our search to the field, but always he finds an excuse to stall. Whenever I suggest investigating this ruin or that, he will inevitably claim we have enough information. It's plain he doesn't want us out there. Nay, Bastard wants us all that outside goodness for himself, but try as we might, we haven't been able to find out where he sneaks off to. A warrior than a bird, that one. Meanwhile, the masked bandits continue ambushing Alliance patrols, and they always know exactly where and when to strike. It's as though they have insider knowledge of patrol routes. The only explanation being there's a mole in the garrison leaking from intelligence. And who could that mole be saved for Norval? Every move of his marks him as the prime suspect. We know little and less of Norval's plot, but it can only lead to ill. We must needs bring it to light, and swiftly, before he can do any more harm. That end, Gaidelot and I have been keeping Norval close, allowing him no chance to act. By now, he will be positively itching to rendezvous with his accomplices. And this is where you come in, Glide. We need you to feed Norval some false information that I am in an alliance meeting and Gaidelot a drunken stubborn. Our man will not pass up the chance to sneak out, and he is like to do so with greater haste than usual. This will afford us an opening to shadow him to his destination. Drunken stubborn, really? Not so flattering, I know, but you cannot deny that it's believable. Now then, Glide, pray go tell Norval and plant our misinformation. Once you have done so, come and meet us outside the Castro. Both of them unavailable, and there I was ready to strike out on the trail of a promising lead. Well, disappointing though it is, the search will have to wait. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some business to attend to. Business booming. It worked, my friend. Norval rushed out to the Kasham not a moment ago. He was headed east towards a ruin called Gir Kehen. Gaidelot trails him even as we speak. Come, let us join the chase. Ikuzo. Sinking. We sinking. What is he up to? Sink it up. It's a good old-fashioned tryst. Let's have a peek, shall we? We have it, my lord. Turned it up among his retainers' possessions. At long last, Guildbard's journal, and not a moment too soon. I just about outstayed my welcome at the garrison. An adventurer caught us falling upon the patrol. I had feared that the game was up. Thankfully, the other two were blind fools, all this time watching me, and they didn't see a thing. We've only skimmed the tome, but it seems you're right about what happened to Lord Ranchalon. Was there ever any doubt? Once we return to Gridania and make the knowledge public, none shall harbor so much as a shred of sympathy for Alamigo. That shall pave the way for us to propagate Lord Ranchalon's will and advance our agenda. At At last, we've uncovered Norval's purpose, and the tome is right before our eyes, no less. Commander Hulwa has spoke of a faction that vehemently opposes our aiding Alamigo. I dare say we have found them. But how did Norval come to lead such a crew, and what is this talk of Vanchalon? What the Gridanian general sung about in the nigh 100 songs, who led our forces against Gilbard and the other more, only to die of an illness before the fight was over. Aye, the very same. Having lost its leadership, we would have lost the war entirely had the other nations not come to our aid. I don't know about the rest of you, but it seems to be our damning little secret. It pertains to Vanchalon. And Norval seeks to use it to stoke the fires of anti-Alamigan sentiment to some sinister end. This cannot be borne. We cannot let them have the general. Are you with me? Oh. Sir, yes, sir. To begin with, I want you to... Norval, we cannot allow you to have that tome. What the... How did you... No matter, you'll not stand in my way. Guards, get with me. Means it's no choice. Oh... Button. I wonder. I pressed this, but then I pressed Iron Jaws. Did that make it go back down? How about that? Yeah, there's more of them in the rooms. Leave them to you, guy. Where's the arrow? That's the archer. Someone deal with them. What the hell's going on? I wish it showed like that it worked. Like I have no indication that my sidewinder is working. I think I have to look at the damage. Where you going? Now, fan out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How many friends has he got? Whoa. I'll show you the trick of my ancestors. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Why are you coming at me trying to do that? I don't know who I am. Die. I'm loving it. Earth Crusher! Bang! Perhaps you are not such blind fools after all. Very well, take your journal. Aye, take it, read it. Know the vile crime the Alamegans committed against the Lord Vanchelon, against my own blood, and see the folly of aiding such honorless people. What do you mean, your own blood? Run away! Did I mishear? Did he just say that Vanchelon was his ancestor? Hi, that's what it sounded like. Vanchelon, the folk hero loved by all, celebrated in countless songs, and that pain in the rears has descended. Never would have guessed. Any road, we've got bigger concerns. Let's see what this musty old tome's hiding. To Vajelon, I extended an invitation to negotiate peace. The meeting must be in secret, I explained, for not all of my officers shared my view. My opponent accepted and arrived at the appointed hour. Peace? Everybody knows there weren't no peace on offering. What the hell's this about? Wait, it continues. Without suspicion, he took his seat, and without suspicion, he drank the poisoned wine. The effect was swift and sure, and within moments, the man lay dead at my feet. Wait, Vanchelon was murdered? By poison? To this day, Vanchelon remains an object of worship among many Gridanians. Were they to learn of this, it would pose a serious and ongoing impediment to diplomatic relations. There's no denying that some Alamegas did some terrible things in the past, but what Norval's trying to do ain't no better. Might be as he's after the truth, but nothing good will come out of this. Certainly not any decent songs. The truth, tell me, Godlot. When we surrendered this journal to our superiors, what do you think they would do with this knowledge? With the seers aside, I reckon the brass hats at the adder's nest would want to cover it up, bury it nice and deep, and pretend it never existed. Nor would I put it past them to exploit the knowledge to gain leverage in dealings with the Alamigo. But whatever they may do is none of our concern, is it? Duty compels us to hand the journal over to headquarters. Oh ho! You're the leader of our merry band, Sanson, and duty— wait, no he's not! And duty compels me to obey your orders. Shite? Well, they often are. You decide whether we hand over the journal or not. Guidelot wouldn't trust this decision to me, but whatever you, Glide. We should all decide. I should decide, actually, but whatever. We'll make it a democracy. No, forgive me, this unseemly display. Guilot has the right of it as leader. Mine is the burden of this. What are you talking about? I make the orders, not you. At any rate, this ain't the place for moral dilemmas. Let's get ourselves back to the castrum before Norval and his mates decide they want to have another go. Yeah! Guilot has disappeared somewhere in the castrum, giving me room to ponder matters I shouldn't doubt. I've since read through Gildebard's journal, and I'm afraid there's no two ways about it. He summoned Rangelon under the pretense of peace and then slew him with poison. However, one mystery remains. It appears one of Rangelon's sons was present at the fateful meeting. Landremel was his name, and he slowly escaped with his life, but instead of crying bloody murder, he announced that his sire had died of illness. Here is a man who witnessed his own flesh and blood slain, and in the most underhanded manner, he concealed the truth. Why did he do this? I do not understand, but it avails us not to agonize over the motives of those who lived in the past. Nay, our kanji concerns the future. For the future of both nations, the truth is best kept unburied. No good can come of digging it up. 'Tis crystal clear what must be done. And yet, though my mind sees the logic, my heart rebels against the idea. Forgive me, Glide, it seems I require more time to think of it. And now I am caught up. Next, I am going to do what's it called? Botanist. Okay, hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Where is it? Oh wow. What's going on here? Where am I going? Oh. How do I... No! Okay, I can do this. Put this over here, put this over here. Update drivers. Oh, easy money sniper. Okay. What's happening? Why is this always happening? Well, I just don't understand. How many places do I know? I don't know. I don't know. This is like 5 quests I have to do. Let's get it done. A furious situation on our hands. Alligator appears. Due to assist. I don't need to read this. Spends most of his days, but when spring's time of the year, pray go seek him out. Do as he directs. Actually, level 30 is when these kind of quests, you know, change in direction. A little bit. Looking for alligator pairs. We can do is cope. Recommend northeast quarry mill. Yes, 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 yes. Yikes. You said northeast of quarry mill? Search northeast quarry mill. Wild alligator pairs grow there. Why am I over here? I swear this man traveled. Northeast, is that here? Damn it, damn it, damn it, wrong thing. Definitely need better gear. What level am I? 15. Uh-oh. Easy money sniper. That was just my first one. Oh, I'm triggered. I have 5 quests I have to get. Freaking. The last one's gonna be a specific time of day. Oh my goodness. $50-50. Nice. This is nice 50-50. 0. Okay, I'm gonna need better gear or something, no? I need to level up Goldsmith. This is why I need Goldsmith, because I need better rings. Wait, no, that's not why I need Goldsmith. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I got me one. Grants another gathering attempt. I need GP. What is this? I wonder if there's potions to get GP. Oh, wait. Okay. Come on, give it to me. Oos. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. No, no, no. Monarch Ogre Fly. Why can't you examine people? Or whatever. Can I get this? What's going on here? Yo, I need one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Bum ba da, bum 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 ba da. I trust you now know where alligator pears are found in nature? Please hurry, Glide. It would not do to keep our client waiting. Uh, 15 alligator pears, and just in the nick of time. You have spared us Mion's wrath. Lest you misunderstand, so is Burke. Malone is a reasonable wine. Yes, 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 yes. And would not have been passed, please, but invitation by the profoundest. I trust you valuable lesson. I trust you have learned a valuable lesson from this episode, namely that we must not take nature's bounty for granted. As I taught you the first you can, nature is an unsentimental creature. She may provide us for us of every need today, only to take it all away on the morrow. No amount of brooding will ability. Yes, master. Nature is not our enemy, she simply is. If you would intimate with her and partake of her bounty, you must learn to accept her unconditionally. Yeah. Yada yada yada. A feast to say the least. Shortage of a key ingredient. You can find the lush vegetation to the northeast of Little Alamigos. Nice. Maybe I should just buy these from the shop, but whatever. Alamigo. Is it actually over there? There's like 20 of them. Oh, thanks. I guess you have to kill them to get to What? They said northeast, I guess. No! Why can't you ever cancel this, man? Is it ready? Full squad ready. Yeah. Am I bugging? What happened? Where the hell is the music? %. Nice, 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 nice. Spider. Nice. What is this? These are damn leaves. Let me see, 19, 20, and nary a withered leaf among them. But Annie will be pleased. Speaking of which, culinarians, stimulate the appetite, great men and women of the feast, back to battle, delivered Lori might prepare a feast that will warm the hearts as well as sate their stomachs. It's honest work, and I love it. I'll ask for you next time, too. Somewhere once were. There was a time when Gudanian and Ixal alike lived in harmony with nature and with each other. Is there no other way to resolve our differences than with lance and arrow? Forgive me, Glide. I do not mean to burden you with my troubles. Sure you don't. Crisis of Faith. Contributing zucchinis, Lanosea, Eastern Lanosea, south of Raincatcher Gully. Raincatcher Gully, line put. Wait, what? Oh. What? Come on. Alright, someone playing musical. Hold up. How do I set this up? Turn this off. Okay. Open that up. Go to Chrome. Go to this. Where is it at? I know what I want, so I don't know why. Okay. Oh man, oh man. Oh man. Whoa. Whoops. What is this? I'm getting looped. I killed the hand. Okay, hold on. Let me test this right quick. Yeah. With splendid zucchini, truly a testament. It's quite sensitive to humidity. They are quick to ripen and quicker to rot. Ratatouille. Ratatouille is a dish that holds a special place in my heart. It was the first recipe I learned. You see, taught to me by none other than the Fufucha's own mother. My father, a traveling merchant, a friend of Fufucha. Ratatouille and born with wasabi all to little days with a... Wait a minute, I have an idea. That is the ratatouille that inspired me to pursue the culinary path from such a young age, to take a bowl of fucha. What's that? Yanni has something for me? Ratatouille. This is my mother's ratatouille. I always knew that Yanni loved this recipe. Light the fire in the bellies. Mistletoes. Past, does she not think that we enjoy bloodshed any more than she? Tell Fucha that our courier will... Wait, what? She said Cortheus. I need higher stuff. I need better gear. No? I need to go to more donut. More donut. Let me check more donut really quick. Oh, I have this. Hey. You obtain nothing. Nice. Oh man, oh man. Oh. I'm a fool. Mistletoe for you, mistletoe for do. Okay. War is inevitable, this I understand, but by aiding the war effort, we do not merely contribute to the suffering, we profit from it. No better than the parasitic mistletoe, we suck the life out of the trees that shelter us for our own personal gain. A parasite is that what our once proud guild has been reduced to. How can I, in good conscience, permit this to go on? Forgive me, glad I would be alone with my thoughts for a while. Seeds of hope. You just gotta believe. Forgive me if I seem a bit distant since the last time we spoke. Let me get straight to the point. I have not come to this decision easily, but I have come to say as of today, I have resigned from the Botanist Guild. A battle with the exile rages on, and there are rumblings from the Empire as well. With each passing day, more people will die. More people die, the soil is stained deeper with blood, and the Twelveswood weeps. Meanwhile, I fill orders for the war effort, and for what purpose? That more exile may suffer and die than Grenadians? No, if this is what it means to be a botanist in this day and age, I want no more part of it. Yanni, may Snowfika, bless her dear heart, tried her best to convince me to stay. Still, I fear my heart is settled. Mind you, the decision is mine alone. I would no judgment on those who find meaning in their efforts. Should you wish to continue to serve, I'm sure Yanni will have suitable tasks for you. Farewell, and may the Twelveswood ever shelter you. What? Okay. Oh, glad. I'm so glad you're here. You spoke to Fuja, yes? Fufucha. Old friend. His guild would be absolutely lost without her guidance. With that, I understand the worries. Seeing the forest and the trees. Has she forgotten the countless trees she planted after calamity, journeying far and wide, return lush render to our shattered realm? Someone must remind her of all she has accomplished and the work she has done. Botanist named White Leon. I beg you, go to him and seek his counsel. Central Highlands. Go. Once Fuchsia leaves our guild behind, I fear that she will never return. Yeah, okay. He told me to accept you. Humble hypothesis. Spruce tree? If you harvest it, she'll surely be reminded of why we do this in the first place. It's still Randy's parts, truth of the forest. 9 a.m. Eorzean time. Just in time. I should probably find the location though. Exact location. We did it. Should you have difficulty locating the spruce trees, remember only one truth can see them, and only after waiting dawn till sundown. All that? Very well. Gather 3 spoot logs. Yo, what? What's going on? You have heard Cortez locked in war with the dragons, have you not? Recent dragon raid. Please seek out the carpenter and deliver him the spooch log. People of Cortez need to suffer without rooftops no longer. Whoa, what? Okay, hold up. Okay, yes, oh, on enough chance that you're not either blind or stupid. I'm a busy man. Busy doing what, you say? Searching for lumber, that's what. We've no end of houses that need rebuilt after being smashed to bits by those damned dragons. Or haven't you noticed that there's a war going on here? Eh? Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I've not no time for chit-chat. Take a look around. These ain't hospital lands. Without shelter, people will die. Damn it all, is there not a single sturdy log left in all the highlands? I've never seen wood like this. Where in the name of the 12 did you find this? To think that lumber of this quality could be found in these lands. I'll not forget this kindness, friend. Those trees will save lives. Those trees will save lives? You bet they will, Lucy. Speaking of which, whom do I have the pleasure of addressing? My name matters not. I am just a humble botanist, nothing more. I would bid you speak to my colleague, Roteline, at the Timber Lord's Lodge. He will see that you never want for lumber. I don't know who you are, miss, but I'm glad we met. The gods are truly watching over us today. The fortuitous bounce. I was actually really lucky that I got it at 9 AM. Shall we go for a walk, Clyde? Oh, well, yes. When Yanni suggested I travel to Girthis, I had not the slightest idea what she had in mind. The moment I laid eyes on the forest, I remembered. What the hell? This was your intent, was it not, Glide? You, Yanni, and Roteline. Your gentle concern for my faltering heart is not lost on me, nor is the meaning for this forest. The trees themselves speak volumes. The seeds, the art of botany, the love and reverence for nature that we brought to Ishgard have taken root in the lands of the hearts of the people, and grown strong, strong indeed, as strong as the majestic spruces that once more grace these snow-swept highlands. The spruces that will not provide shelter and comfort to those who have been ravaged by war. Like the Twelveswood, this forest has suffered greatly in these times of strife, and yet this forest has strength. The strength it has harbored since time immemorial, and one it shares with us, a strength that goes beyond logs we harvest on or the herbs we gather. I must never forget the lessons I have learned here today. On the contrary, I must share what I have discovered here, that hope might take root again in the hearts of our countrymen. I cry every time. Let us return to Gridania, Glide. The 12's Wood is calling us home. Do you hear, Glide? The leaves whisper to us, welcoming us home. To think that I almost turned my back on them forever. The battle rages on, and the forest will not go unscathed. Redanian and Ixal will hack away at innocent branches and uproot flowers and shrubs for their own self-seeking causes. The sadness, the powerlessness is at times too great to bear, and yet if I were to walk away, who would tend to the wounded forest in my stead? There is only so much that a lone botanist can accomplish, and yet every seed that is planted, every tree that takes fruit, brings us one step closer to a future where we live in harmony with the forest. My pain and frustration, my eyes had been blinded to this truth. Thanks to you, Yanni, and Roitloid, I see again. Rest easy, Glide. I will remain here at the Growy. How could I not? The forest needs every friend it can muster in these dark times, and it would seem I still have much to learn. I would be honored to continue to walk the path of the botanist with you, not as guildmaster and apprentice, but as peers, fellow shepherds of the forest. Be you ever safe in your travels? Yay! Fufucha. All right. That is it for now. Oh wow. Come on. What is shift now? Try? Oh. Okay. Okay. Mustache I do like. Man. Alright, yep, that's it for now. Be back with some strive. Mañana.